Tonight, we're getting a new look at a suspected road rage shooting as the suspected gunman is now arrested. The gunfire unfolded on southbound 465 near I-70. All of it caught on dash camera. So according to the court documents, the victim told state police a maroon truck was driving slowly and almost cut him off. So the victim hit the horn, sped up to get away. But state police say that same maroon truck tracked the victim down and fired at least 2 shots. The victim's back window shot out. The driver hit in the shoulder. So we talked to police in Columbus, where officers say the suspect was involved in a previous road rage case. They want drivers to stay alert.
If you feel at all in danger, if you think that their driving behavior is dangerous to other people, then that's the point that you should call law enforcement.
Detectives tell us they used flock cameras to locate the suspect here in Indianapolis. We talked to the victim by phone, who told us he is recovering slowly. Tonight at 11, a former township trustee is now accused of misusing more than $1 million of public money. Benjamin Jackson resigned as the Columbus Township trustee last November, and now we're getting our first look at a 51-page special investigation from the State Board of Accounts. It alleges that Jackson used the township-issued credit card for his own expenses, everything from travel to tuition, more than $1 million over 8 years. Chris Weisner is now the trustee in Columbus Township. He told us he's trying to restore public trust, expanding checks and balances to guard against theft.
It's not in my DNA. 36 years in law enforcement, you've got a right and wrong, and it's one or the other. And you don't steal from, especially the township or the county or the people that you serve.
Weisner says Jackson's alleged misuse of funds did not involve any money earmarked for people in need. So we want to note Jackson has not been arrested and has not been charged, but the report's findings were sent to the prosecutor, who told us criminal charges are expected soon. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Investigators just identified the man who was killed in a shooting on the northeast side of Indianapolis. This happened around 6 o'clock last night near 46th and Allisonville. Investigators say 23-year-old Rodney Beeler was found dead inside an apartment. Police detained a 17-year-old at the scene, but the teen was later released. Right now, we're working to learn what may have led to that shooting. And now a person is under arrest in connection to a different shooting that took place on Memorial Day. This one happening near Raymond and Shelby around 8 o'clock last night. A man wounded by the gunfire was taken to the hospital. Now police confirm a man is in custody. A body pulled out of the White River in Hamilton County. The man was found this morning near State Road 37 and 206th Street. This is the third body pulled from a central Indiana waterway over a 24-hour period. A man's body was discovered in the White River here in Indianapolis yesterday morning, and a kayaker found a body in Fall Creek last night. An Indigo bus driver tonight is recovering after a crash on the south side. This happened this morning on Emerson Avenue between Stop 11 and County Line. Police tell us the bus hit a guardrail before stopping across the median. No other cars were involved. This weekend, Spark on the Circle returns to downtown Indianapolis. You can stop by for live music, food, and drinks. Spark runs daily through the end of September. There are some restrictions to car traffic that come with it on Monument Circle. And we'll show you what that means for drivers and all the information about hours right now if you go to WTHR.com or the 13 News app. Well, Memorial Day weekend that has just passed, usually the unofficial start of summer, but Rob, hasn't felt like summer at all around here.
No, usually by the time we get to race day,
right?
we're ready for it.
Yeah.
The heat has kicked in at some point. We haven't really seen that yet, but the pattern's about to change.
Nice.
It's going to take a few more days, but we do see some change in the forecast. Now, right now, we still have this same rainy, cloudy, cooler pattern, and it looks like that'll stay with us at least through Friday. The weekend may start to be the transition, but just how quickly that happens remains to be seen. Current temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Daytime highs, we're really struggling today to get up into the 70s. The high temperature on average this time of year is 76 degrees, so we should be much warmer than where we have been. For tonight, mentioned this earlier, a few showers possible, but I think the better chance is actually going to be closer to the morning time frame. Now, I've got rain chances in for the entire day, but they're a little bit different depending on the time of day. Depending on where you are in the morning, there's a chance for some showers. Once we get into the heating of the day, it's not much heat, but the heating of the day, we'll call it, we do expect the possibility of maybe a few rumbles of thunder. It's a different type of pattern that's going to be in play. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Overnight, we'll see some scattered showers, but this little batch of rain will come through sometime during the morning, especially in the western and northwestern part of our area. We'll move through, give us a chance for some scattered showers. After that, if we see any breaks in any of these clouds, enough that we pick up some sunshine and may get the atmosphere moving enough that we see some of these scattered pop-ups. So different rain chances throughout the day depending on where you are and depending on if we get that sunshine. Heading into Thursday, it's kind of the same scenario. We expect clouds to be in place. I think the rain chance is lower, but it's there yet again as we get that quote-unquote heating of the day. We can get the temperatures to warm up and we'll carry some rain chances into Thursday night and Friday. It's up and down, I know, but we have to keep the rain chances in there. I think by Saturday and Sunday, we start to see things change a bit. And there are the temperatures warming up. So at least through Saturday, maybe Sunday, we see these low 70s in place, but then the 80s return, and it looks like a drier part of the forecast as well, maybe getting into that summer heat that we haven't seen so far this year.